Okay, so we just have a couple of questions, and first we want to start off with the background questions. So when were you born and where?
I was born in 1929, July 23rd, Champaign, Illinois.
Okay. What's your racial or ethnic background?
Mid-road.
Okay. What's the name of your parents?
Bruce Hines and Ray Hines.
And then can you tell us any of the names of your brothers and sisters?
Yep, I'll tell you the name of all of them. James, Harriet, Helen, Geraldine, Bertie, and Barbara is my sisters, and Harold and Gerald are my brothers, and James is my brother too.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes, 6.
6, wow.
Yep.
And grandchildren? I think we just
Yep.
saw one.
About 14.
Wow. Okay. So after you were born in Champaign, where did you live at?
I lived at 408 East Park until 1950, and I moved out. I got married in 53, and I moved out here.
Wow.
I've been out here for 57 years. 57 years just coming August.
Wow. What can you remember? Can you tell us any of the jobs that you held in your time in Champaign?
Yep, I used to shine shoes. I worked at Champagne Cleaners, Brownie's Shoe Shop. Then I did some construction work, and then I went to work for General Motors for 27 years.
Can you remember who lived on Park Street when you were a child?
Yes. How far down you want to go?
As far back as you can.
Let's see. I can start on let's see, the 200 block. Yes, 200 block. It was the sub camps, and I can't think of the rest of the people's names. There's a lot of the Davis's grocery store over there on Park Street. That was in it, and the Davis's was in the 300 block too on Park Street. Barnell's and Nelson's. They were white folks. These are all white folks. On Park Street. And they come down into the 300 block. The Harringtons, they were black. They lived there. And some years ago, George Biggenfield bought a house, and he was black, and he lived down in that Biggen's body shop, auto beauty shop. Then on 400 block, there was mostly all them folks, white folks, they were railroaders, and they worked on a railroad, and then they started moving out, and black folks moved in. And there's the Mills, the Harvey, Johnson, Lee Carey. He moved a house in there on Park Street. It's 406. Yeah. And our house is 408. And Miss Jones's, Roxy Steele. That's well, the church was Agnes Willis. And Kuntz, they were white folks. Kuntz lived there. Then there was Mr. Rivers lived there. There was Martin's house, the neighbor, when they moved in. The Rivers moved in there. Then the Nelsons had a house next door to them. Then there was a junkyard where the parking lot.
Sorry about that. Can you zoom in out? Oh wait, I know how to zoom in out, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure we heard you.
Okay. Next question. What was it like living on Park Street?
Last time I lived on Park Street?
Mm-hmm.
In 1953.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories about living on Park Street?
Oh. Well, a lot of our friends we played football on Thanksgiving Day. We used to play football with the Riverses and my brothers and with Mike Stovall. We played football until they come and got us in the evening to come to eat Thanksgiving dinner. And we just hung out around there in the evening times and talked and played basketball over on the Willard School Ground, which is behind Salem Church. Used to be behind Salem Church. And just had good old times.
Why did you move away from Park Street?
I got married. I married in '53 and moved out here in '53, and I've been out here ever since.